intro, Libra, to your beginning of December reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Best messages going on. Getting rid of those dark thoughts. I like that. It looks like whatever you were worried about is starting to come to an end, and you're starting to get out of that maze within your mind. So it does look like this is going to be the end of that worry. As something is coming around, it's going to capture your attention. It's going to make the optimism come back up. So I do like that. It looks like it's some kind of great achievement. So it looks like something is coming back around towards you that you're going to have a lot of great gratitude for as well. Ooh, somebody was deceiving you, and you're going to find out some truths about that. It also looks like for some of you, you're going to also have this professional assistance coming through to help you out within this situation. It's going to help you plan your next action. Okay, with whatever it is that you're doing. Because before it was just this back and forth energy. It could also, I also feel like with the deception over here, I feel like it's two different areas of your life over here. I do feel like you have somebody over here that was trying to deceive you when it comes to a commitment, but you're no longer feeling stuck within that situation. It was a situation that you felt like you were going to let go, but it seems like it just kind of just ended on its own. It just kind of, the door just kind of shut by itself, and you just kind of walked the other way. So it wasn't something you particularly need to have to shut down. So if you were worried about really letting this friend go, or letting this person go, or letting this whatever it is go, you don't have to. It's just gonna, it's like the universe is closing it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just all of a sudden this person's just not going to call you anymore. They're just gonna, everything's just gonna stop. Okay, so if you were worried about how am I going to let them know that I'm not interested anymore, or that I don't want to do this anymore, you don't have to. Universe is stepping in and taking care of it for you by allowing that door to just magically shut. And a lot of times this does happen, and this is when all of a sudden you just realize, like, how come this person doesn't call me anymore, right? I thought we were going to fix this, or you see what I'm saying? I thought this friendship was going to go on, or we were going to fix this just because we had a little argument, but it wasn't meant to be, so the universe just let it go. Okay, so that's exactly what I see going on there. So you don't have to. That's not going to be bothersome. It's not going to be a problem. Okay, that problem is fixing itself. You're both just going to go your own way. Kind of like the song, Go Your Own Way. Yes, Fleetwood Mac, if I remember. So it's the song I have in my head. Okay, so what else is the T over here? We do have two-faced. So you could have felt like somebody was being two-faced. We also have a CEO leadership confidence card over here, where it's like you're taking control over a situation. So you may have felt like somebody around you is two-faced, but it's going to let it go. My God, I swear we're talking about the same thing I just said, where the universe says don't worry about it. It's taking care of itself. If it's a person you work with, it could even be that they're, you don't have to worry about them at the workplace anymore, as they're being two-faced, or they might got hired somewhere else, get fired, whatever it is. And you realize I get back to work and they're gone. They were fired or put into a different office or something, or taking on different days. Maybe you work during nights and they're going to now work mornings. You see what I'm saying? So something is going on to where there is the closure, but the closure that you're seeking over here is the closure that, like I said, it's kind of crazy. It's almost like the universe is doing it for you. You don't have to worry about breaking any cycles or saying anything. So you're going to feel like this is your big break. You do have a big break coming. You also have a lot of money coming in. It's going to be a place at this time. You're just going to feel like it's time to recharge. I'm telling you, all the worry, all of this stress is just going to melt away as you are realizing that things are just really moving into a whole new direction for you. And this is really what it is. It's taking a different theme. It's taking a new direction. Wow. This is really, really amazing. Really, really amazing. Something you didn't see coming, for sure. It's almost like the universe, like, you've had enough of this. We don't need that anymore. Thank you very much. Yep, now I see your abundance coming in. Mm-hmm. Swift planning, long-term hard work. Everything that you've been doing is swiftly coming back around for you. And you don't have to worry about that. See, once again, don't worry about what's going on. Universe has made the choice for you. Everything is balancing out. Look at that, universe. These are universal cards. Universe is saying, I'm balancing it out for you. You do not have to worry about this situation. So whatever was feeling like a pain in your ass will now start to heal and allow you to rest, recharge, and just kind of catch your breath and kick back, right? And say, oh, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. I didn't really want to say anything to anybody. I didn't want to make it worse than it was. Nope. Nope. It just is what it is. It was like something that I don't know how to explain that, but it's got the tower in reverse because it's sort of like averting a real problem that you could say it was more of a distraction. It was more of a pain in my butt than it was worth, but I really wasn't worth fighting over. It wasn't worth causing a war over. It wasn't worth, you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that's where the universe is coming in to take care of the situation for you and redirect that situation. Yeah, and now you get to, move and start going and continue down the road that you're going down without having that stress weigh you down. Okay, it's all done. I like it. I love it. Look at some money. Look at some money really quick. Ooh. We have growth. Ooh, we have labor and manifesting. So it says expect a good flow of money, a raise, or a new job offer. And this one says your hard work will pay off as soon. So keep going. All the tools you need to increase your income are within your reach. Yeah. Peacemaker, you are being urged to apply diplomacy and tact in a difficult situation. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because that already feels like that's kind of what you're doing anyways. That almost feels like that's the whole reason why this drawer just closed, was because that's exactly what you were doing. You were, being tactful. You were like, and I do feel like for a lot of you, this could have been on the work, in the workplace. But it doesn't matter, no matter what the situation is. It could also be, a good friend that was a good friend of yours, and now you just feel like, God, every time I turn around, they're doing something, but I don't want to fight with them. So things will take off quicker than you expected. So it says, so it would help to establish a clearer plan before moving forward. So make sure that those of you who haven't really made out a plan yet, make sure that you are checking off the list, cross the T's, dot the I's. Okay. You guys are doing amazing. Looks beautiful. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.